Flip the camera around. Here we go. So, big news. I saw on Twitter today that Robert Mueller's finally going to investigate Donnie Tiny Hand's connections with Israel. And hopefully his connections with the UAE and Saudi, aka Saudi Arabia. So that's where the real collusion, the real corruption lies. And I know the corporate media likes to spread the whole Russiagate, McCarthyism shtick in order to distract you from the real problems, including the U.S. government colluding with the Netanyahu regime and the regime of Mohammed bin Salman and the regime of Mohammed bin Zayed of the UAE. So that is big news. And also check out Jeremy Scahill's piece in The Intercept, which details how there is more evidence of collusion with the UAE, Israel, and Saudi Arabia than there is with Russia. And in fact, there's a lot of collusion with Saudi Arabia between the Kushner family, the Trump family, and Mohammed bin Salman. And there's also a lot between the Trump regime and the Netanyahu regime. So hopefully, and I think I have a hunch because Pence is a Zionist, right? So I think Pence might be somehow involved with collusion between Israel and the Trump regime. So that is, I think, how we'll get both Donnie Tiny Hands and fertility freak Mike out of the White House. And honestly, the DNC's dead. We don't want a president from either party. We want an independent. So I think Bernie is our best option for 2020. So yeah, we'll get these clowns out of the White House. Both Pence and Donnie Tiny Hands, aka King Louis 45. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be, and again, they're already war criminals. So if we can get them, prosecute them in Geneva, under the Geneva Convention, at The Hague or at Kuala Lumpur, then that's another way we can get them both out. But either way, whether it's through collusion and corruption and money laundering with Israel and Saudi Arabia and the UAE, or with war crimes that they've done in Syria and Yemen and Somalia, then, I mean, we'll get them out by any means possible. Both of them, because, let's face it, fertility freak Mike is a Zionist. I bet you he's involved with the collusion with Israel. Just my hunch. And Kushner's probably involved too, given his positions on the settler colonial state. So, I mean, the U.S. is also a settler colonial state. So, yeah. Also, check out Jimmy Dore's video exposing Thor Halverssen, the Freedom Foundation, and Gary Kasparov. Great video, and I think y'all will love it. And those are the main stories of the day. In the world of sports, the Sox beat Boston. I think it was it 5-2? Either way, the Chicago Sox beat Boston. And then yesterday in the MLS, Chicago and New England tied 1-1, and Seattle won. Forgot who they beat, but they won. I know they won. DC United. Was it 1-0, I think? But the big story is Vancouver beating Orlando 5-2. And I haven't watched film from those games yet, but I will do that, and I will let you know when I watch that. So that is all for today. and I'm out. Peace.